Okay, just got back from tour, if you couldn't tell from the giant eye that I'm wearing. Absolutely phenomenal. Not only did they play classics from pretty much every album, Fear Inoculum, 10,000 Days, Undertow, Undertow. Oh, it was amazing. About 12, 13 songs, and probably one of the best Black Sabbath um, respectable sort of covers I've seen, and I really hope that Tool records the song so we can buy it and just listen to it because it is so freaking good. I mean, hopefully somebody somehow snuck it in. So yeah, Tool is a 10 out of 10. If they come to your city, see them. Luckily for us in Adelaide, they're coming twice. So as I'm shooting this, I'm actually going to see them the same day as I'm shooting this. So I've gotten back. It's about 12:30 at night. So yeah, that day, Saturday morning, yeah, Saturday night I'm going to go see them again, and I cannot wait. It'll be interesting to see how they end it though. They ended last night with Vicarious, which was fantastic, 10 out of 10, and that is the only footage you will be able to see because they actually do a whole no videos, no recording, only for the last song, which I really like because it was kind of like the old days. If you were somebody that lived without phones or the phones weren't exactly that good that you really didn't really take much photos and videos of it, it just took you back to the old days where you'd just be sitting there, relaxing and just enjoying yourself, taking it all in, having a good time, and I did. There was a few drunk assholes around, but when certain songs got really moshy, I was able to push through and actually got further ahead in the pit. So that was absolutely fantastic. I love that. Um, and it was great because the last time I saw Tool, I was 17 years old. 17. I'm 32 now. That's just insane to me that I was that old. And I saw Ramstein that time as well. Crazy to me. So I was able to kind of, and as when I saw him at 17, I absorbed it in the same way. I didn't really have my camera because my camera was shit. Back then, most phone cameras were dog shit, especially for a guy that's 17 years old. I had a really bad Nokia. I think it was a Nokia, the one with the button, the keypad. Can't remember what it was called, but I probably still have it actually. So yeah, going from 17 to 32 to just see them alive again just blew my mind. It was so good. I actually got the Tool VIP experience. Well, I got the Zempus one. There was the Numa one and the Zempus. Numa was like 800, 900 bucks. Zempus was like 400. I was like, I'm gonna go for that. So we got some cool stuff. We got that. We got let in a bit early, and we got some cool stuff as well, which was actually kind of worth it, I would say, especially getting in early. Because if you got in early, you got to line up behind the ones that pay like 800, 900 bucks. You got to meet the band and stuff. We didn't. But yeah, we got to go behind them, and then you get to like go in early. So if you wanted to get right at the front, if you're lucky, you can actually get there. So not bad. I would recommend it as a big Tool fan. I was fine with it. I was gonna buy it, so either way. So I didn't go for the big one because obviously I was like, I'll get this one, this VIP, and then the next day, today, I will go see them again. Obviously, so I was like, I could either spend the 100, 800 bucks buying the really big one and meeting him, but you don't get to meet all the members, or I just get the small one and then get a ticket to a ticket to see them today. So that's kind of what I want to do because I get to see them twice, and I'll be very interested to see if they change up the songs. But either way, the song list was fantastic, very solid. I'll be able to get the photo of that because I was able to find it. Great song list, great vibe, great energy. It was beautiful. It was such a trip, man. It was such a trip, and my old 17 self came back out again. I was rocking, I was dancing, I was rock and rolling, getting a bit of a pit going. Oh, best band I've seen this year, and I've seen a lot of them. If you see my videos, I've seen a lot of bands. So, Tool, 10 out of 10, love it. Let's get into the merch. So, obviously, technically, that was one of them. It actually is really nice, a VIP little thing. A lot of this stuff was around as well. So, if you're like an acid trip sort of person, you're gonna love what they have. And then I bought that, which is bought a couple of them actually. So, stubby holder, nothing really crazy. It's not bad. That's what it looks like with a drink, which I definitely need because holy crap, it was warm in there. It was raining all day, so I was wearing this, and I got very sweaty, and yeah, I need a drink. But amazing. Now, since I got VIP, we actually got some cool stuff. But I also bought stuff too. So, being VIP, we got a bag, which is actually kind of cool. So obviously, That's the bag, very tool like, obviously really cool. That was also on one of the t-shirts. I didn't get that because some of the t-shirts I thought, some of the t-shirts they're selling you can get on their website. And I might already have most of them. The only difference is it has the tool guides on the back. That's the difference. However, there was some cool stuff that they did have, and one of the coolest ones they had was, and I'm pretty sure this is actually on their site as well. So I bought this, which I actually thought was really cool. That is their really awesome and very nice and very warm jumper. So nothing too crazy. It's got tools. It's got a really giant weird face. 10,000 days. Good stuff. Now this is where it got funny. I didn't know that we were supposed to get an extra thing. We got the bag, and we got a little extra. We got this tool hat, which I kind of wonder if I already bought. I don't know, but I got this. We got this really cool. This came with the VIP, right? Awesome, cool, fits really nice. I like it. I reckon it's great. However, I didn't know we were getting that because I had already bought a hat, and it wasn't the same hat, which is good. But I bought that, which is their tool hat. So I bought that first because I had no idea. I didn't know we were going to get that. But this one's actually quite nice because this one stretches. This one actually this one stretches to your face, and it has the 2025 at the back of it. So this one is actually really good too. I like how it stretches. It's a different type. But yeah, they're both great. They both work, and I think it fits me really nice. Actually, fits really well. Fits perfectly for me. But hey, so I'm not going to complain. And then we got a t-shirt, and I don't think there was anything else. No. Just double check to make sure. But it's a really cool bag. I'm going to actually use this bag quite a lot. And then I got a t-shirt. Now, this was a t-shirt this was the one that won me over, okay? This is the one that made me go, I was going to get it. So you get that, right? That's cool. That's nice. That's nice. And then that's the back, which I thought was really nice as well. So yeah, and then it's got all the things on it as well. So that's a really nice tool shirt, I think, and probably one of the best ones out there. Will I buy another one later? I don't know. We'll see. But tool was amazing. 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend it. I will add a little extra 1 minute or 2 minutes for tonight when I see him tonight, and then obviously we'll go from there. But absolutely worth it. 10 out of 10. You will not be sorry. If you're a Tool fan, if you're a prog metal fan, if you're just somebody that wants a visual wonderful journey, a trip, a chocolate chip trip, you're gonna have the best time. Absolutely the best time. So rock and roll. I'll see you in a sec. Alright, back. The second night is done, and wow. I mean, I'm dead. I literally got back yesterday, did my video, went to bed, had 6 hours of sleep, worked all day, went straight to this Tool one, and wow. Okay, second day was better. If Tool comes to your country and does 2 days, go. First day was calm, collected, wonderful, kind of gets you in the feeling, kind of gets you to know what you're in for. And the first day actually ended with a woman flashing us as we were walking out, and that was a good way to end it. And I gotta say, that was a very chill day. And I'm saying that because tonight, whatever, I don't know what day it is because my brain hurts, was a bit different. Energy-wise, fantastic. We had songs like Zempest and Stinkfist and Right Into. They actually changed it up and added some new songs. Still had the same other songs, and I'll post it up as well for what they played tonight. But the energy was so much so that within probably 10 minutes upon Tool starting the second song, some bloke gets punched in the face, blood is running down, he's all shocked and shit, and he gets pushed off and he has to get taken out. I don't know if the guy that punched him got taken out. Hope so, but hey. And then later on during the show, there's about 3 or 4 other people that got taken out because they were being dickheads in the mosh pit. Now granted, that depends on the town you're in and the people you're around, but the energy was so full on that the mosh pit, there was a mosh pit, felt like a thrash death metal mosh pit. It was actually very insane, which was weird because it's Tool. Tool is a band about one breath, one love, one heart, not Morbid Angel stuff. It's chilled. It's get stoned and just relax. Feel your pneuma, your soul, your heart, and imagination, and let it run wild. That's what Tool is. Apparently, people don't take Tool that way, at least here in Adelaide. So that was fun. Kind of full of dicks actually. Really stupid. But getting rid of all of that, I would say it was better. The energy was, for the most part, great if you don't count the weirdos. But there's always going to be weirdos in a pit, especially. So there's that. But honestly, from the songs, the energy that everybody up there had, to just, for the most part, that grit that you want in the good way, I'd like to point out, it worked. It was fantastic. I had a great time. And while yes, I wish we had a lovely lady take off the top again like the first night, I guess a guy getting punched in the face is the next best thing. I don't know, man. It was weird. And then there was this guy in there who I was getting pushed into him because of the mosh pit. He turns around and he's like, puffs up his chest and he looks like he's trying to fight me. And I'm like, please, dude, don't. I've got these on. I will. Mosh pits are full of idiots. You got to calm yourself. Just relax. That's what I got to say. If you have Tool, come to your country. If you have Tool during multiple days, come and see them. If you have shitheads like that, calm yourself. You just got to deal with the fact that you might get some shitheads coming in. But that's fine, because Tool is worth it from the imagination, the heart, the soul. Everything is fantastic. And before I end this video, I also bought one more bit of merch because it's very Ghostbusters-y in a way. So that's cool. That's weird. I'm probably going to wear that to work tomorrow. And then at the end, it's just, I got these ghosts here. Just they look like the Ghostbusters ones. So I don't know. I liked it. Almost bought another one, but I was like, no, I have Dying Fetus. That will be the last video I make of the year of bands I've seen live. But I will say this, Tool, out of the entire year, is probably my favorite band I've seen. Not because I'm a big fan, but because it just had that heart, that soul, that imagination. The dickheads, they come, they go. Who gives a shit? In the end, as long as you enjoy yourself and you have a good time, it will all be worth it. And I had a good time, so I rock and rolled. Anyway, that is Aussie Viking out. I should say Valhalla. You have a good one, and bye.